As I'm lying down, getting ready for bed, I keep getting this download about inner earth. So, this will be part two to my Journey to Inner Earth series that I'll be doing. And I just cannot rest because I'm being showed so many things by my spirit team. It just kind of has my energy just bouncing all off the walls in here. I feel like if I go ahead and get this out, then hopefully I can get some rest here tonight. But one thing that I'm being shown is scientists are questioning how some of us are able to get into this frequency. They have people like myself, and you can call them extraterrestrials, that they are, I feel like, holding captive, or they're paying them to go into this space to give them the information that they need to come back and again make these diagrams that I showed in my first video about how Earth really works beyond just the surface level. A lot of these energies, though, that they're pulling in to go into this, I'm seeing one is a genome lady. And they're violently trying to force upon, they're trying to make or create the narrative of what they want this image to be and what they want this frequency of inner earth to actually be. And I feel like some of these individuals, specifically, I'm kind of pulling into this genome lady. She kind of has like, she's a brunette, could be almost reddish a little bit, but she's got bob cut, slender face. When she's giving them accurate details about it, they're not satisfied with that. There's a lot of mind games and manipulations to have her change her narrative and to convince her that what she is pulling from is not the truth, that is delusions. What she's actually seeing is the truth. At this point, I feel like she's afraid to speak upon that. And then you have people like me out here who are kind of like loose cannons. They feel like, because they know people like me don't really have any tolerance for being convinced of what reality is and what I actually see. So the extraterrestrials, or the extraterrestrial energies that they're pulling from and they're pulling into to kind of go into, of course, we know again, are not within the frequency of this plane. They're a little bit more, oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. They're a little bit more, I want to say, easier to kind of transition into the frequency of inner earth. One, because they're not so tied down to the heaviness of this surface level. So they're okay with going in. The thing about it again is with that, a lot of them go rogue as well. They often don't tell the truth. I feel like there's a lot of cover-ups, a lot of appeasing of these scientists and kind of wanting to create a fantasy land about what is actually going on. And everything within or in this frequency of inner earth is not what we would consider love and light. Is not always just the fae and again these other energies who, excuse me, confirmation burp, these other energies or entities who kind of transition in and out. But there's also, okay, that was very, very odd. The first video that I was just recording just cut off. It said my storage was full, but I only literally had like 5 videos on there previously. And then my phone wouldn't go back to video to record. So yeah, some weird shit is going on. But I ended with speaking about the true energies down in inner earth that they don't want us to really know about. And we have to understand that we can really tap into these frequencies and these energies and entities and actually use them for our benefit to basically go at it with these motherfuckers. So since they want to cut my shit, we gonna go ahead and we gonna spill some tea. So I was speaking about the chupacabras right when I looked down and my video cut off. I'm like, well, damn. When my oldest daughter was a baby, I want to say she had to be a toddler, about 3. She had a fascination with the chupacabra. And she couldn't speak too well, but she definitely knew what the fuck the chupacabra was. And she had this weird obsession. I don't know why I'm just focusing in on that energy right now, but we just gonna go ahead and get into it. The things that they don't want you to know about is a lot of the mutilations that go on with the farm animals or the chupacabra. Then I'll start choking after that as well. So my heart started hurting. So there was energy sent to my heart. And then I started choking. And then I looked down. I'm like, what? My video was gone. But the energies of these entities, the chupacabras and those types of things, they try to tell you that they're doing these cattle mutilations for scientific research and for extraterrestrials to do samples, quote unquote, and to figure out this and that and cattle organs. Listen, extraterrestrials don't have to go that deep. I'm trying to tell y'all, they can fucking scan. Like they know. Like they know they don't have to do that. What these are is, ooh, I just got chills all through my body. These chupacabra are coming to destroy and mutilate these cattle that they're trying to poison humanity with. So they are, of course, we know genetically modifying all of these animals and things like that, and they're just not good for us. So again, these chupacabras will manifest or they will pixelate, as I described in video 1, and come into this frequency and they will go fucking haywire. But there are certain I got chills all over my body. There are certain beings like myself who know how to call upon these, and we send them to certain spaces and certain, cattle farms and all of this other shit to tear this bitch down. So we just gonna say allegedly or whatnot. So, they can stop fucking with me right now. But we know what this shit is. And it's the weirdest thing, that the mind manipulation that goes on behind that to make people think that they're crazy and they didn't see what they saw when they say that they've seen these energies and these entities here. And no, these people are dead ass on. They are tapped into that frequency to where they can actually see those beings come through. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I feel good. Yeah, we definitely got to do a part 3 to tap into the frequency of inner earth. Ashe. I show you guys so much love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you soon. Ashe.